So it's Labor Day afternoon, and I thought I'd go out for a ride on the road bike. And then I noticed that I'm only 36 miles away from a milestone. That milestone being 17,000 miles on Strava. I figured I'd make a video. I'm just going through beautiful southeastern New Hampshire. The roads are pretty quiet. I'm sticking to some backcountry roads. And I'm just enjoying this ride. I'm not trying to go fast. I actually have my mother-in-law over cooking, and she's going to be there like doing 6 hours preparing this meal. So I figured I'd make myself scarce for a couple of hours and sneak out for a ride. So I'm pretty proud of the fact that I've only been at this for a little more than 3 years, and before that I hadn't ridden a bike, never seriously, and only in college to get around. So it had been over 30 years. For the last 3 years, if you had told me I would have been at 17,000 miles now when I started out, I would have said no way. And the other thing is, I feel like at the age of 53 now, that I'm in almost the best shape of my life. It's done wonders for my weight, my heart rate, my resting heart rate, my body fat. I don't think I was in this good shape maybe when I was a kid and I used to play what we call football, but you call soccer. I was obsessed with football as a kid growing up in Scotland. I still am somewhat obsessed with it, but I don't play anymore. Now I'm obsessed with cycling. It sure is beautiful up here. Quiet roads, nothing but like farms, small farms that is, not big ones. It is something special. I feel so lucky that this is all in my backyard pretty much. This descent here is one of my favorite descents in this area. It goes for a while, and with no effort you could be going close to 40 miles an hour. But it is well deserved because you had to climb to get here. That is pure fun, nothing else like it. So yesterday I did a 20-mile ride, 21 to be exact. And because it was short, I figured I'd put in a lot more effort and see how fast I could go, see what average speed I could get. And in the end, I averaged 19.4 miles an hour, which is quite fast for me. And that's why today's supposed to be about just relaxing and enjoying the ride. But as I look down, I've got 18.2 miles an hour, and I'm not even trying to do it. I think the wind's been at my back. It'll probably change on the way back. But I just seem to be flying right now without an effort. It really is farm country out this way, and it's beautiful. That guy picked a good place to ride. This farm here had a curious name. It's called Skim Milk Farm. When I passed by it the first time a year or so ago, I looked it up when I went home, and it turns out it was actually like a writer's getaway for these female authors and poets, and they'd all come up here to get away from the city of Boston and apparently talk about writing and whatnot. It's amazing what you find out with a little exploration. In fact, where I started this video from, the very first area, there was a farm on my left that has been operating since like 1760. It's like one of the oldest farms in the country. Another thing I would never have known. Probably would never even gone up that road if I wasn't cycling. Farm, Stout Oak Farm. I don't know anything about that one. So I'm in somewhat of a dilemma over a new bike. A bike store near me is closing one of its stores, and they're having a sale on their inventory. And I went to go look, and they were selling a Cannondale Habit Carbon 2 in my size mountain bike for half price. And I was on the fence. Well, not really, I wanted it, but I just didn't know if we should spend the money. My wife's like, well, if you're going to use it, get it, almost encouraging me. And somehow I wanted to think about it a bit more. I didn't want to pull the trigger. But I might go tomorrow morning to check it out when they open to see if they still have it. It's more than likely gone. So I may regret my decision. When I started cycling again, it was on a Rockhopper mountain bike, and that's what got me all into it again. I still have that bike, but it's really not capable for doing the stuff I want to do. And it needs a massive tune-up, and it's just not worth it. So we shall see. I think I'll just let fate decide. If it's there tomorrow morning, it was meant to be. And if not, it wasn't. But anyway, I'm at mile 23. I need to go at least 35 miles in order to hit the milestone. Shouldn't be a problem. Feeling pretty strong. Crow's Feet Farm. They keep coming. Well, I reached my 35 miles, about a mile from home, and I reached that milestone. Thanks for watching my Tour de Farms / milestone ride.